the idea with this is to put some pressure through the shoulder, in a graduated way. So I'm keeping the arms straight and I'm letting my chest fall through towards the table here. So it's like my shoulder blades come together because my chest fell through the front here. Then I can imagine a piece of string pulling me back this way through the thoracic spine. So it looks like that. So my thoracic spine is moving away from the table, and I have this sense of pushing through the palm heels of my hands here. Then I keep the arms straight, let the shoulders just fall between, push forward. So the shoulder blades have this sense of rounding, moving around my ribs here. So it's serratus anterior muscles getting activated. So that's the first exercise. So we go from my knees. So what I want with this, so this position is okay where I'm kind of angled here. I don't want it to be where my back arches at all. So my pelvis is a little bit tucked under. So it tucks under this way, it's a posterior tilt. So my core can engage better. And I'm arms straight, so I'm falling into the push-up plus it's called. I'm gonna go into an actual push-up. And I'll sit back here so that I get a stretch through here. Then from here, I'm keeping pressure in both my feet, and I'm gradually putting pressure through my shoulder, and I have this sense of pushing through my shoulders. So I'm not sitting in my shoulders like this. I'm activating and pressing through, and keeping that activation while I put pressure through. Rotate the torso, keep the activation in the other shoulder, pushing through. So in no way then I'm like this at all, I'm not collapsed. I'm actually pushing through my arm. And that's one repetition. So to show again, letting the chest fall through, press, push through the palm heel, extend the thoracic spine back to the roof, push up, going into a stretch, and I can move this either side to get a bit of a stretch too. Putting pressure into one arm, keeping it activated in the shoulder, rotating. So I'm moving the shoulder around the humerus, around the arm bone. Doing 8 to 10 repetitions is really good for this. 2 to 3 sets, and aiming every day is really useful to do with this exercise. If you need to, it can be pulled apart. That last exercise where you're rotating your torso over your arm can be done as a separate exercise, as can all the exercises too.